let's get right into this week's episode of Paradise. So I guess we could do 2 parts, right? Let's talk about how you were feeling that first day. And then let's talk about how you felt after you watched the show, what you expected,
Okay. So how I was feeling on the first day when I actually got to the beach, I was so excited. I think I drained all of my happiness by the time I got to the beach because I was just so nervous. Day one was a complete it was just so different than what I thought it was going to be. I just felt like none of the guys and girls were interacting as much at the beginning, but towards the end of the night, like couples were already forming. So that was super stressful. I think I went from like this at the beginning of the day to like the end of the first day. I was like, what's going on?
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. I was like, I don't know. I was just always up and down. And when they showed it on television, it's so hard because there were so many of us. I didn't even realize you can't really see the connections that everyone's making. Because I remember, Natasha, you were talking to so many different people. Like it showed you talking to Kenny, but I'm like, I also know that you were talking to Brendan and like you were like spreading, your time with so many people, as was I. You didn't see me talk to anyone, and I talked to multiple people the first day. So I'm just like, I was so surprised with how they couldn't show everything because there's just so much to show, but it was a thing.
Yeah.
I got shorted my intro.
You what?
I got shorted my like walk down. So you couldn't even, I was like, where did I come from? I just like appeared on the beach. It was weird.
Yeah.
I didn't have one
really?
either.
Yeah.
Yeah. I just like, you just
true.
saw me walking down. I didn't have a thing with David Spade. That's why I thought it was really funny that he said, oh, I need to be greeting people. I'm going to lose my job, because I literally I didn't meet him. I didn't meet him at all.
Yeah.
So that was funny.
Was there anyone that you were into that first day that you wanted to talk to but didn't?
I don't think there was anyone the first day that I wanted to talk to. I don't think I really talked to you the first day, Joe, but that's because, you were like doing your own thing. But I think I talked to everyone.
As you saw,
Taking naps or what?
He was in his own like mental space, gone.
Yeah.
Joe was in a different space the first day. I was like, Joe, are you okay? Like, what's going on? Do we need to talk?
Oh,
the first.
But I feel like
the first one.
It was, but look at you kissing on Serena the first day, you dog.
You little beast.
Deandra, did you kiss anyone on the first day, since they said this was a record of kisses?
I didn't. I didn't even know half the people kissed the kiss. And I was like, I woke up the next day and I was like, I went to sleep early the first day too. So that was my bad. But when I woke up the next day, I was like, oh, Tajwan and Trey made out and Kenny and Mari made out and all these people. And I'm like, so now I can't even talk to these people, or what's going on?
Right. No, it was wild. It meshed really quick. Watching it back, were you surprised at anything that you saw? Were you just like, oh, I didn't know that? Oh, I didn't, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah. I don't think anything really shocked me, because I came down later to the beach, but by that point, like, everyone started talking when really everyone got to the beach. That's when everyone started talking. I think just the makeouts, that surprised me with how many people did kiss the first day and how many people seemed attached at the hip at the first day.
Yeah.
It almost gave me very much like, do people know each other before coming to the beach, or are these just like, what's
because it happened so quick?
Yes, it happened so quick. And I felt like you pick a person and they just wanted to stick to that person. Like either they were in love already the first day, or, they were just like, I think I want to get to know this person only.
Well, let me ask you this, because like on Bachelor and Bachelorette, obviously you guys are going after one person, so you don't really mind making sure that you guys get your own time, right? On the beach, do you guys get nervous and like get hesitant to try to talk to that same person that another person is already talking to? Like say night one, they kind of clicked already. Were you hesitant to go after that same person the next day?
I wasn't afraid of talking to people who seemed to form connections, but I felt like the people who had formed or were already talking to someone were not interested in branching out.
Interesting.
That's how I personally felt. I felt people like stuck and just like weren't super interested. I know Natasha feels different, because Natasha was like, I'm talking to whoever I want, whenever I want. And I kind of was like on the same vibe, but I didn't want to make it seem like I was disrespecting someone else because they already made their claim on people. That's just personally how I felt. I felt like people needed to enjoy the experience more, like really branch out, talk to everybody, get to know everybody one-on-one, and then figure out where you want to go from there.
it's a difficult situation because you want to respect your peers and you want to, like, especially like here, like you and Natasha are friends, but it's also like you kind of have to go in there and disregard your friendship in a way if you want to, you know, get the full experience and talk to everyone, because we're all trying to do the same thing, and that's meet the person we're going to spend the rest of our lives with.